I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to help you with your marketing, creating your plan, as well as creating the elements, the marketing collateral that you'll want to use to attract your ideal clients. Now, if you've never signed up with ChatGPT before, you'll want to go to a website first called openai.com and sign up for a free account. In fact, we can open that up right now just so you know what this homepage looks like at the time of the recording. OpenAI.com is the company that makes ChatGPT. Click on product and then click on ChatGPT and then go through the sign up process. They'll ask you to enter an email address, create a password, confirm your email, and so on, just like any other website. Now, if you are familiar with ChatGPT, you may notice that I do have the plus version, the paid version. I just upgraded because I figured I'm going to create tutorials on how to use this. Maybe I should upgrade it. So that way I have faster service. It's always working for me. If you have just the free service, if it's overloaded with users, they'll queue you. You won't be able to log in until the use has died down. But that's only happened to me once or twice in the free plan, so it's not a big deal if you just want to start with the free version. I've done a lot with the free version. Now, for our example, I'm going to take this sample 90-day flight plan that I showed briefly in the Lift Your Marketing class. Again, this sample plan was for someone who wanted to attract 10 clients at a $5,000 90-day package. We were going to enroll people through discovery calls as well as through a workshop. We were going to do a mix of networking to get referrals, as well as do some sort of online campaign to attract new leads. Now, what are the pieces I need to create in order to implement this plan? If I break it down into the next slide, oops, that's the wrong one. Here we go. The next slide is this one. I have a few more details here of what I'm creating. Let's say I do know who my ideal clients are. I do have a course, but I need to create some sort of lead magnet or low ticket product to get people in the door. And I also need to start networking. Those are my two activities for the month of April. Now, what should I create to attract these ideal clients? I think of ChatGPT as my second brain, a way for me to brainstorm with myself and try out different questions to get different responses and see if it's in alignment with what I want to do. What kind of lead magnet or low ticket product could I create to build up a list of interested clients? Now, the nice thing about something that people are paying for is you're going to attract people who are willing to put a little bit of money down in order to reach this transformation. That is something to think about with terms of what are you going to create for this first product to get people into your mailing list or your leads list. Should I create something that's free, like an ebook, or should I create something that'll take a little bit more effort, but I can sell it at a small amount, for a small amount, $7, $10, $27. And you've probably seen those ads where people are selling those things. Also depends on your industry. It may be industry standard to have a small product to sell, and for your industry, it might be awkward. Your ideal clients wouldn't be interested in doing that. Say I'm a massage therapist and I want to start doing online classes for massage and stretching. I could ask, as a massage therapist, for people who work on their computers a lot, what is a small digital product I can sell for less than, let's say, $10? Here's one idea it came up with. It says you could start with a short ebook or guide on self-massage techniques for computer users. This could include simple exercises or stretches that people can do at their desk, as well as tips for using massage tools like foam rollers or massage balls to alleviate tension, soreness in the neck, shoulders, back. You could also consider creating a video tutorial series that demonstrates these techniques in more detail, or a printable reference guide that people can keep at their desk for quick and easy reference. These digital products would be easy to create and distribute online and provide a helpful resource for your clients and others who spend a lot of time working on their computers. Now, as a business coach and marketing strategist, I would suggest leaning more towards the video because people are more attracted to video. And there is a lot of free stuff online. So why would someone want to purchase something, even if it's less than $10 from me? The answer is the more specific you are, the more likely that people are more willing to go the extra mile and spend a little bit of money because you're speaking just to them, exactly for them. I want to create the video tutorial. What are some example niches I can focus on of people who work at home on their computers? Let's just see if it comes up with something a little bit more specific. Managers, self-employed professionals, online teachers and tutors, digital marketers, social media managers. I'm looking at these examples and I'm just trying to see if there's something specific about them that would warrant that I have to create a whole specific series of self-massage, self-care videos just for them. With gamers and streamers, from what I know, not either one of those, but from what I understand, those streams are very long because they play games, they can stream for hours at a time, and they're just sitting at their desk the whole time. What if I created something like they can do that they can get their, what's it called, their viewers to participate and to increase their donations or tips. So that would be an interesting, very niche product that I can create for that. Another idea, video editors and content creators. What is something specific for them? Video editors, gosh, they are on their just computer the whole time, looking at two or more screens, going back and forth. All of these are just making me feel stiff and my back hurts. My lower back hurts just looking at these niches. And admin professionals. For that one, I also think of some sort of stress reduction because they're working very hard on behalf of their clients and they've got to deal with deadlines. I'm sure with all these professions that they're dealing with deadlines, but this comes to mind. So maybe adding in self-care for the VA, of making sure you take care of yourself just as much as you take care of your clients, like that. Writers and bloggers, what's something more specific for them? I can even ask ChatGPT for this. What are some examples? Self-massage, self-care techniques I can teach to writers and bloggers. Here we go. Shoulder blade squeeze, wrist stretch, neck rotation, upper back release, eye exercises. So again, this would be applicable to any of these niches, but in online marketing, it helps to have a very specific niche. So when people see themselves, they immediately want to stay connected because they think, oh, this person gets me, this person understands. And I jumped ahead on this, but can you see how it even helped me write or create the outline for my little class here? It just showed me 5 quick little videos that I can create. I'll need a tripod, but I can record myself doing these exercises and I could talk the client through it or talk the viewer through it. And there I go. I have a 5 video series. Maybe I take a screenshot of each. So if people would prefer a handout, I take a screenshot of or take a picture to represent all 5 of these exercises, put it on a PDF, and then I have a 5 video series and handout with the written instructions, which I could just copy and paste Maybe I want to elaborate a little bit more. It's up to you. But there is my lead magnet, or a small product. If you want to sell it for $5, $7, someone could pay for this, and you can grow your email list this way. So that's idea one, is to just create this low ticket product. Next, I could start talking to potential strategic alliances. Who would be? Again, I'm pretending I'm a massage therapist who wants to create an online course teaching self-care massage and self-care techniques, self-massage and self-care techniques for digital workers. So start talking to potential strategic alliances is the next step. Who are possible strategic alliances for me? Now, when you do ask questions like this, one after the other, it remembers your previous question, ideally. Sometimes because of a bug, because it disconnected, maybe you closed your browser and you log back on, it might forget. So you might have to say who you are again or what you're looking for. But in this case, it does remember who I am. Sure, here are some examples of, no, that's the wrong one. Who are possible strategic alliances for me? As a massage therapist for people who work on computers, there are a variety of potential strategic alliances you can consider to help grow your business and reach new clients. Here are a few examples: health and wellness professionals, yoga and fitness studios, corporate wellness programs, online wellness communities, professional organizations. I think it could do better than that, to be honest with you. So when you're not happy with a response, you could just click on regenerate response and see what it comes up with. You can give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and tell them why. In this case, I'm going to say thumbs down. So I'm going to say, what was the issue with the response? I would like more specific professions. Let's see if that was enough of a feedback to get a better response. Okay, so new answers on the right-hand side. This time it tells me chiropractors and physical therapists, still has yoga studios, ergonomic furniture and equipment providers. That's a good one. Wellness bloggers and influencers. So cool. So you get to decide which one is better. And when you give it feedback, it learns more about how you ask your questions. It will give you more of the type of feedback or answers you're looking for. So you do have to train your ChatGPT to understand your style of communication and what kind of answers you're looking for. Because you may be watching this video right now and you may have thought to yourself, oh, I would have asked it a different way. So I'm asking it my way. And then you get to say, when you're doing this, you do it your way. And then again, you teach it what you prefer. So I'm going to say new answer is better. For me, new answer is better. Okay, so that's strategic alliances. Okay, you could even ask it, how do I build a network of strategic alliances to promote my business? Identify potential partners, reach out, establish mutual goals, formulate partnership, follow up regularly. Yeah, I agree. As a business coach and marketing consultant, I completely agree. Now, there's nuances to this. You're going to deal with people who are going to be different personality styles than you. There are going to be people who are going to be too busy to take your call even, or to answer your email, reply back to your email. And that's okay. You just have to just keep trying. I would also say, and it doesn't say this in here, is to start with people you know. So go through your own address book, go through your LinkedIn. I don't want it to get rid of this response. I think I would just add to it. And that's the thing about ChatGPT, is you are still double checking the information because it may not be completely correct. It is just technology, just AI. But I see it as a fancy Google, because I could ask these questions of Google as well. In fact, I could take this question and paste it into Google. But what it's going to give me are articles, maybe videos with those keywords in mind. But it's not necessarily going to answer my question directly unless there's already an article that is titled that article, or video that has that same title as my question. Okay. So we've gone through these 2 points. Now we're going to create the campaign. I was very vague about how do you create this campaign because it depends on your budget and what you're going to use. But let's say I wanted to use social media. I want to use Instagram. A lot of health practitioners are on Instagram. So I could ask ChatGPT to create a social media strategy. I recommend you create one post that you like, or have ChatGPT create one post that you like, and then build a strategy around it. Okay, so write a Instagram post, write an Instagram post highlighting why it's important to take care of your body when you work on the computer all day. Give me suggestions for static photos, carousels, and reels. Okay, here we go. Caption: are you one of the many people who spends all day working on a computer? If so, it's important to take care of your body to avoid pain, tension, and other issues. Here are some tips for staying healthy while you work. Take breaks to stretch and move your body. Use ergonomic equipment. Practice self-massage techniques to relieve tension. Stay hydrated and eat a healthy diet. Remember, your body is your most valuable asset, so take care of it. So if I just wanted one photo, as of April 2023, Instagram does put as much weight in the algorithm of a photo, especially if it's a photo of you, as well as it's an equal weight in the algorithm of photos, carousel reel ideas, and reels. Just so you know that. It wasn't always the case, but just one photo is going to get a lot of reach. Or you could do a carousel, which is the slideshow, and you can put each tip on a different slide with or without an image. And then a real idea, if you wanted to create a video, here are some ideas. Like, here's how to set up an ergonomic workspace. Here is a self-massage technique you can do at your desk. Or you could do a time-lapse video. Some phone cameras have this built in, where you can do a sped up time-lapse video, or you have to use another editor that will speed up your video for you. So you could do a time-lapse video of someone doing stretches of your desk, or you could just do a video of yourself. It doesn't even have to be a time-lapse of you doing one stretch. So you can, if you wanted to, you get creative with this content. You can ask it to rewrite this several different ways. And 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This could be 13 posts for you already. If you want to post 3 times a week, here's a month's worth of posts. And you just got to get creative, or ask ChatGPT to get creative and rewrite these captions for you in different ways. For example, let's use those post ideas and create 12 separate posts. Create a content calendar of 12 posts with a mix of static images, carousels, and reels. Give visual, image, or video ideas too. And we also want to add an emotional component in here, as well as our ideal client. Use these post ideas to create content calendar 12 posts. Our target audience are people who work at home on their computer all day. I want to think about the psychographic, or how our ideal clients think, and also motivate them that taking care of themselves is a good thing for them, that they deserve it, they're worth it. Our target audience are people who are at home on their computer all day. They feel guilty about taking a break. Convince them that they are worth it, and this will help them in the long run. Let's see if that works. Okay, month 1, week 1. It's doing 2 posts a week. Oh, it created a month and a half. Let's tell it, rewrite this content calendar with 3 posts per week. So you can see that I just didn't give it the right information. Okay, there we go. Now we have 3 posts a week. Static image. Week 1, static image of a person sitting at the desk with a caption encourage people to take breaks and move their body throughout the day. Okay, so it didn't give me the caption. Write captions for all of the posts in the content calendar. So I could just do it one by one, but let's see if it just does it for me here. Oh, there we go. Now this is what I wanted. Here is now your 30-day, if you're posting 3 times a week. Oh, did it stop? I think it stopped. Okay, so again, it's not perfect. I'm going to have to say, go back to post 10, 11, and 12 and do this. But it's the same thing. Can you see how it's created my content calendar for a month's worth of content?